What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drinking and Cooking. Now, you guys are going to have to bear with me. I threw my back out earlier, and I've been dealing with heating pads and everything else. Like, it hurt bad. Um, but we're going to slug through it. I'm going to grab a beer. Uh, as you see, we're going to be doing some pan fried steak the fancy way. But you know what time it is. We're going to go over here and we are going to go to our media stream so we can send this out. All right. Go over here. And we'll go to share. We'll go to Twitter. All right, there's Twitter. Tweet that out. Done. Now we're going to go over here to Facebook. All right. So we're going to post that to Facebook. All right, so we're done there. All right, so there we go. Cool. All right, guys. So, like I said, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to grab a beer, and then we'll get started. It hurts. It hurts. All right, beer. Beer. I like beer. Oh, God. I can't shut the damn beer drawer. Good. All right, there's that. Cool. Right on. All right. Beer. Yummy. All right. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring you right down over here. Now, as you see, I also have some stuffed crab that I froze a while back. So that's going to be added on to it, so don't worry about that. But as you see, we have our steak. And the first thing you want to do, we want to get our pan nice and hot. Bam. Now for the crab, we're going to go ahead and set our oven 350, preheat, let that go. I'm going to grab a tray down here. All right, that's what I'm going to set my crab on. So we're going to get these guys out of the way. They can be on their own thing. Yada, yada, yada. There, that's out of the way. Now, hopefully in the upcoming weeks or so, I should be getting something that's going to help this channel so I'm not just using my computer. I'm going to be trying to get a Mevo. If you know what that is, go check it out. It's basically a web streaming camera that does 9 things at one time. So I can, zoom in over here, zoom in down here, and just basically get everything kind of together, make this channel look a little bit nicer. And I'll get that up and running. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some onions minced up. And we will be adding that here in just a minute. I got my half onion that I used the other day, and that should be enough onion. I don't need a lot. And I also have some asparagus for a side dish. So we're just going to be doing it all today. You know what I mean? A little bit of it all. Get some cuts in. Go. Something going on. All right. All right, a little bit of minced onion going. Cool. Not too much, not too little, just enough to make me grin. Yeah, sorry, that's the Rodney Carrington stuck in my head. Now, also, what we're going to be doing is the sauce that I'll be finishing with. Oh, open up these bad boys. I need to use these before they go bad. All right. So, these are baby portobello or creminis. So, all right. So, I'm going to just give these guys a quick slice. Well, it looks like the pan's starting to smoke, so it means it's getting nice and hot. All right, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit till I'm ready for it. All right, there we go. More. All right. One. All right, so there's that. Now, we got our pan nice and hot. You want to heat that back up to where we were. I got some butter. Let me go get a spoon for my butter. All right, so we're going to take some butter. Now, granted, we're going to use a little, I say a little, a lot. There you go. It's a non-stick, so you got to make sure you get enough in there so you're going to have enough to get your steak really well encoded. Move that one out of the way. Now, I'm not going to put much on the steak as of just a little bit of salt. Pinch of salt on either side, kind of pat that in. All right. All right, and bam. Move that around. Now I want to leave that on about on high. Move that out of the way. I'm going to let that cook for about 1 to 2 minutes on one side. And yes, our butter is starting to brown, which we want. We want that brown butter. You don't want to burn it, but you want it to brown. It's granted here in a minute, you're about to see a lot of butter go in, but That's just here in a minute. Ooh, oven's ready. All right, so our crab is going in. There's that, there's that. That'll go in for about, let's see, 25 minutes or so. I'll start at 20. Basically, you want to make sure your steaks has got a good char, a good bark, as they say, on one side. Just like that. Bring the camera down so you all can see that. Nice and pretty. Okay. All right. Okay. So now it's got that on the underside. So what you're going to do at this point is this is where we add our butter. You'll see why. All right. We're going to add our onion. We're going to add a little bit of garlic, if I can get it open. If it wants to open. There it goes. That's the last of my garlic. There we go. All right. And then fresh rosemary from my garden. Now, what we're going to do is mix all this up in here. Let that butter flavor just take over all that onion, all that rosemary, all that garlic. Bring our fire down just a little bit. Now, I'm going to take our spoon, come down here, and just drench our steak. And I mean just ladle that shit on. Let that flavor, let that butter come through, coat that steak. Flip it over, the other side. All right. Now, here's the thing. You still want that steak about a medium rare. You don't want it overcooked. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer our steak onto another plate. And while all this is still going on, you'll see what we're going to do. Okay. Now, while that's just sitting over here resting, I'm going to turn that fire down because I don't want to burn everything to death. Remember our asparagus? Oh yeah, you remember our asparagus. I'm going to grab some asparagus. I like asparagus, so I'll grab about half a bundle here. Lay that down. Go ahead and wrap up my bundle and put it back into my bag here. And we will save the rest for another day. Alrighty. Now, you don't want fibrous stalk, so go up about 1 to 2 inches, and I cut off that fibrous stalk. All right, and then we just take these, put them in here, bring that fire about medium. We are going to roll these around and cook these. What this will do is these will also absorb a lot of that butter that's in there. But that flavor from the onions, the garlic, that fresh rosemary, all that will come out in the asparagus. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just a little OCD when they flip around and whatnot on me. Okay. As you see, those onions are a little bit caramelized. That's going to bring some sweetness out also. I guess I can throw away this jar. I don't need that anymore. I'm not going to need any more butter. No more butter. All right, let me put up my onion and my other asparagus. Onion, other asparagus. There we go, that's put up. There you go, move these guys around. And it is about 8 o'clock, yeah. There we go. All right, so we're going to let this cook for just a minute. Hold on a second, guys. I got to do something real quick. All right, there we go. I'm back. I'm back. Keep tossing our asparagus around. Now, usually I can tell when my asparagus is done is the bushy part towards the head will start to fray out once it's really cooked. And that's just basically like it's being fried. So these are just about done. But I just keep moving them around. I don't want them to burn. Don't want them to get too bad. But I do want them cooked. Let me grab another small plate real quick. Mm-hmm. Whoop, that is hot. That is hot. That is hot. That's hot. All right. Now we want some of that rosemary to stay in there. Now we're just going to kind of fix our asparagus as we go. I do apologize. I don't need to be sticking my hands in everything. All right. So we want that rosemary to stay in. Come on, rosemary, stay back in there. All right. Something in the living room is beeping at me. All right, so we're going to have those off to the side. Now, y'all wondering about the mushrooms. Let me go fix that beeping. I apologize. All right, let's see if that'll fix it. There it goes. All right, sorry, that was my little Roomba letting me know that it was out of charge. All right, so we see our onions and everything's starting to caramelize. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add our mushrooms. All right. Now, mushrooms have a lot of water content, so you're going to want to spread them around. And trust me, they'll cook out a little bit. Ooh, that mushroom smell starting to come through. Okay. Get all of our asparagus and everything up out of the way over here. All right, there's that. Steak. Nice, medium rare. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of red wine. And what that'll do, that'll help deglaze the pan. It's going to mix with all the flavors. The mushrooms, the onions, the garlic, everything. All right, yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to kick our heat back up. We want to cook off that alcohol, but we want to retain that flavor. And I give that just a few. There it goes. It's starting to cook off now. All right. Mushrooms back in now. Okay, come on, cook down. Now at this point, I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, a little crack of pepper, and a little grind of Italian seasoning, just a little bit. And then mix everything together. All right. And as that cooks down, that's going to thicken up just a little. That's exactly what we want it to do. We want it to thicken up. We'll go ahead and get a plate ready, an actual plate. Some of the beef juice. All right, so I'm going to try to pick out the stalks of rosemary. Okay. There we go. All right, so we're going to turn that off. So there's no fire underneath that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn everything off, and then I'm going to hit the broil button. And with our crab here, turn this around. All right, and we're going to. Ooh, sorry, my back started going out. We're going to broil that for about 3 minutes. Bam, there's that. All right. And while that's doing that, we'll get the plate set up. All right. Mm-hmm. A little bit of mushroom on there. Mm-hmm. Need a fork. Get some asparagus. Okay. And now we just wait for our crab to be done. Now we'll bring you down and show you everything when it is ready. It's all right. Moving stuff around so it's easier to clean up later. beer. Oh yeah, I just need a drizzle of butter over the top of these when these come out. Forgot about that. I did forget about that. So 20 seconds off. Alrighty. All right, guys. Like I said, my back is almost out of commission. All right. Now we're just going to put a nice little bit of butter over the top. Kind of let that just melt away over the top of it. Come on, stick. Alrighty. Grab over. Nope, what? The butter fell. There we go. Oh. Alrighty, guys. Well, there you have it. That is pan-fried steak, fancy way, along with some asparagus. And like I said, I had some stuff grabbed, but there you go. Looks good. Looks yummy. Can't wait to try this. Like I said, guys, really quick. It's only been about 30 minutes or so. Knock off about another, oh, I don't know, 5, 10 for BSing. So, like I said, once again, guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Drinking and Cooking. This has been pan-fried steak, fancy way. And remember, guys, if you're hungry, cook that shit. Demonetization, don't really fucking care. I do this for you so y'all can have fun, something new. Anyways, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. If you have anything you'd like for me to make, put it in the comment section below. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you later. All right. Peace.